bathing suits are very intimidating. Like the summer it's not the most exciting for a lot of people.
Sure.
It's a vulnerable thing to go. Like, also, there's so many different things to think about. Like, you know, there's the bathing suit when I want to go tanning, but there's the bathing suit when I want to play volleyball and throw the football around, or, you know, whatever. There's the bathing suit when I'm with my friends, when I'm with my family, when I'm at a pool party. Like, there's all different styles.
Absolutely.
And it's so hard to find something in each of those categories that fit, that you feel confident in. And I think one of the biggest things is like sizing varies across every single company. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can be a small somewhere and a medium somewhere. And so I think that people just avoid it because they get nervous and they get scared, and it's not the most, I don't know, like approachable thing for a lot of women. So I love that you're all about inclusivity and making the process easy and having it be something that is attainable. And, you know, I don't have to pay an arm and a leg to get a swimsuit that makes me feel good about myself and can, you know, be appropriate for whichever situation I'm in. Do you have in like product descriptions things like the coverage, you know, like, is this like cheeky? Is this a little bit more slim? Like, do you have things like that to kind of help people shop on what might suit them best?
Absolutely. Yeah. I try to break my website down even into like you can shop by style too.
Love
because
that.
like you said, like you got to have a suit for around your grandparents and then like around your girlfriends, like definitely different styles and also like age appropriate stuff and all these different things. And it was really important for me to have a size inclusive brand, but that was something that I learned along the way and in the beginning that's actually very expensive to do, and I didn't know that. And I think that's and which is like kind of crazy, honestly.
But it's like disappointing.
Right?
Like, it's 2022. That shouldn't be a thing anymore.
Like, and I mean, I get it from a manufacturing standpoint, but yeah, it costs more money to have more sizes because that means there's more patterns and more fabric, and there's a lot more that goes into it. So when I first started my brand, it was just small, medium, large because I self-funded my company. I didn't have hundreds of thousands of dollars to work with, and it was obviously something that bothered me that I couldn't do that, but I had to, like, you know, just get the ball rolling and get things out there. And now I'm able to offer extra small through 2XL. And like, I would love to be able to expand even farther than that because I know that's not, you know, that doesn't cover everyone in our country and in the world. So I would love to go even farther than that. But yeah, it's a process to get to that point.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's interesting.
Like I said, it's sad that they shouldn't, you know, I always, like, I have celiac disease, and I'm like, why do I have to pay more for bread that's 50% of the size? Like, why am I being punished? I don't think that curvier women should have to be punished. Like, you notice that even shopping sometimes, it costs more if you're buying a large or an extra large. Like, it will cost, and it's all because of manufacturing. Yeah,
I know. And it's so frustrating. And I think it's been really eye-opening for me and almost like not judging other companies too, because, you know, you look at another company, you'd be like, oh, they're only showing size small models. Why are they doing that? And you almost judge them for that. But then you're like, especially, I mean, I manufacture my own, so it's a different story. But for, you know, boutiques who are buying product, most of the time their samples they're getting are just a size small, you know, so they only have that to work with. And I think that's something that needs to change, you know?
Absolutely.
Like, companies need to be able to get a full size run before they do their shoots and stuff so they can show all the different options. But yeah, it's interesting. I think we're coming to the point in society where that's changing, but it's definitely so much on the manufacturing side that I never knew about before starting my own company. Well, I think talking about it is a good first step and it's necessary. But yeah, it's like nice to see, you know, influencers like Remy out there and like doing the realistic stuff, like try on hauls and even celebrities like Lizzo, like it's promoting more and more of that and showing on, you know, behind the scenes, this is what I'm actually dealing with. And, you know, like I don't get the luxury of just pulling something off the rack and having it fit me the way that the website tells me it's supposed to fit, you know? Yep. So I'm glad we're talking about it. I'm glad we're putting it out there. Yeah. Generally speaking, how would you describe the style? Or even your personal style? You know, what are you trying to kind of convey from a look and feel standpoint in your swimwear? Yeah, so I wanted to create a line of swimwear that's like wearable, you know, that like you wear to the beach and isn't too like intricate or different. Like I wanted it to be different enough that my brand was set apart, but still wearable, you know? Because, you know, like we all care about tan lines and we all care about all these things. So it's like there's not that much you can do with swimwear to have it be wearable, you know? So I started to do a lot with like different types of fabrics and different textures. Like a lot of my suits are made with textured fabrics and like, you know, different than just your standard ribbed fabric. They're just like very, very cool and unique fabrics. And I feel like that was my way to kind of be set apart a little bit. But yeah, it's basically just cute, trendy, like wearable swimsuits with like a classic like nautical twist.
Speaking of which, your logo is a compass, right?
Yep.
Where did that come from? Was that from sort of your roots in the Cape or?
Yeah, so you can probably see I have a necklace right now with a compass. So my parents for my 21st birthday had actually given me a necklace with a compass, and they get like in the box with the necklace, it had like the message behind the compass. And it means to navigate your own destiny. And it was all kind of right around the time where I was thinking about starting my brand. And I was like, okay, I was like, this is awesome. I was like, navigate your own destiny. I was like, that's what I'm doing pretty much, you know, like not going the normal route and not just getting like the normal 9 to 5. I was like, I'm doing something different and I'm, you know, creating my own path in life. And so that's why I loved the meaning behind the compass. And then also it's just like a nautical, it's like nautical and cute. So yeah, on the back of every swimsuit, there is a gold compass sewn on the back.
I love that. That is so sweet because obviously I think one could correlate a compass with swimwear, makes sense, but there is a more sentimental meaning behind it. And it's kind of sweet that it not only was sort of that sign to you, okay, I need to get started, but then it's also your little constant reminder along the way.